channel. Welcome back. Hey, welcome back, back to my channel. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is gonna be a book rec video, so let's get on to it. So, I'm Ayana, indie author, singer-songwriter, avid reader, but today I'm taking a few books off my shelf, as you can see, and I'm gonna be recommending them to you because why not? I have 5 books. Some of these I have not read or I've watched the show for it, and a couple of these I have read and can recommend. This is just a way for me to get back into my books that I have on my shelf that I haven't read too. So, you know, maybe to get me to read the books on my shelf. So here we go. Let's get on started. Let's start with the first book. So the first book is by, I think she's an indie author, but it is Duet Me Not by Lillian Lee. She's also the author of House of Koi. I haven't read this book, clearly, but I have this. It's a postcard in there for me. She sent this to me for my birthday, I'm pretty sure, a year back or so. I don't think I realized this was in here this whole time. Whoa. But anyway, Duet Me Not is a sports romance. I think this is actually the perfect recommendation for APPI month of May. So definitely check this out if you need a book rec that has Asian characters written by an Asian author. This is great. I have not read it yet, but I've heard good things and I feel like this is gonna be interesting. But let me read the back to you guys, since I haven't read it either. I can be your practice makes perfect. Ashvin didn't mean to join the Penang State synchronized swimming team. He didn't mean to go viral, and he jumped into that pool and danced with that girl. It all started as a dare to ask his crush to prom, but all it takes is one dare, one wrong choice to turn his world upside down. June will do anything to get into the Malaysian national team, even if it means performing a duet with the most annoying boy she's ever met. With less than 3 months to win over the council and save her stadium from closing, she needs his help. In exchange, she teaches him how to ask out the girl of his dreams from her own zero love experience. After all, like synchronized swimming, practice makes perfect, even in love, right? But it's exciting. This is gonna be really good. I'm enjoying it. But yeah, here's the author, Lillian Lee. Yeah, she's an indie author. I have read House of Koi and really liked it. I love her writing. So I'm really excited to read this, and I hope this is a good recommendation for you guys. But if you like sports romance and YA, check it out for this month of May. Come on now. So we're gonna move on to one book series that I have read. So it's called the Cosmic series. It's also by an indie author, an author friend of mine, Erin K. But we have the first 2 books are out right now. I think she's working on the 3rd, but it might be a while before we get news. But it's called Cosmic Heart and Cosmic Kiss. So each of these books follow each member of this fictional K-pop group called Cosmic. It's a boy group, but we follow them in each of their books on their romance journeys. So it's really exciting. It's like fan fiction meets K-pop romance meets spicy K-pop romance, because a lot of K-pop romances are YA. So this one is adult. It is spicy. It's not too crazy spice, but it's a tasteful amount, I will say. But I loved it a lot. This is one of my favorite book series, and I'm excited for the next ones. But let's start with Cosmic Heart. So there's this character, Aira. She spent her while getting her business degree, and she returns to South Korea to join her family business, which is in K-pop music. So her father is the CEO of a K-pop entertainment company, and they manage the biggest group in the story in this book, Cosmic. So she has a secret. It's a really big one, and it's the reason why she left for the US and didn't return for 4 years. You want to know what that secret is, guys? So she was involved with a male trainee romantically, and someone found out, so she had to get sent away. So it also follows Hajun, which is one of the members of Cosmic. He loves being idle, he loves making music, but he also has a secret just like Abra. So it's the fact that he can't forget the girl he met as a trainee. So she just disappeared one day and he never heard from her again. And it was kind of sad. And honestly, he just thought he's just thinking he would do anything to get back with her, even risk his career and his life. So it's kind of crazy. But he pretty much followed them in this world of K-pop stardom and forbidden love. And yeah, it's a great time, and it's spicy, like I said. It's a fun time. This one's a quick paced read too, so it's pretty good. I enjoyed it a lot. I haven't read it in a while. I read this a couple of years ago because she reached out to me to read it because I really like K-pop books. But if you're looking for an adult K-pop book, check out Cosmic Heart and the rest of the series. So that comes to play with Cosmic Kiss, which this one is personally my favorite, and I helped to beta reader and also an ARC reader. So yeah, that's why I have this copy. I got a free book box for being an ARC reader, and it was so exciting. The box was amazing. It was great. But this one follows Sky, which is technically Abra's from the first book's best friend, but she gets her dream job as a fashion stylist for K-pop entertainment groups. A grip. Oh, it's great. It's awesome. So she gets to work with her favorite group, Cosmic, the group that we're talking about. The only problem is that her bias, her favorite member, hates her. Like, he cannot stand her. He just does not like her at all, and it really sucks. That idol is Byunho. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce his name. But he's a rapper of Cosmic. He's really busy with the comeback. The band is falling apart for reasons I can't tell you because that's a spoiler of the first book. But the band's falling apart. He's trying to keep it together. He's one of the rappers of it. He doesn't want to get distracted. So the new stylist does bother him on that fact. But they end up having to go on a road trip together to Busan, which is Benho's hometown. And they start getting along and seeing that they have a lot in common, and they kiss a little. They kiss, which is crazy. So that kind of changed everything for them, and they ended up being more attracted to each other than they thought they would ever be. But when they go back to Seoul, a lot of things happen. There's wardrobe malfunctions on stage. Sky has to figure out who's doing it, what is happening, because it's affecting her job, and she doesn't want to lose her career and her new secret relationship with Benho. So in this one, we're back in the K-pop world, and we're really deep in there, and we really get to see what it's like to be one of the people that works for these K-pop idols. And it's a fun time. I enjoyed it. I don't know. I'm always gonna recommend these books every time, because look at these covers. They're beautiful. Look at them. And I want more books to come out. My girl, please. I mean, rest, take your time, no rush. But please, I cannot wait for the third book, and I will be screaming about it on the rooftops when it comes out. Just so you know. That is the Cosmic series. You guys should check it out. Next book is a sci-fi classic. It's pretty old, but it's Kindred by Octavia E. Butler. So I've been seeing a lot of recommendations of Octavia Butler books. Not a lot of people talk about Kindred, and personally that's the one it was easiest for me to get into. Unfortunately, I watched the show first on Hulu. There's a big backstory about this, but I watched the show with my grandma. It was exciting. I was really into it, and I don't know, I just love Black book adaptations, especially if they're sci-fi fantasy. It was a really fun time. I was really into it, but it ended on a cliffhanger, and they didn't continue the next season. They canceled the show. It was canceled. So that's how I ended up getting this book. I bought it so me and my grandma could read it, and I'm a little bit in there, but let me tell you guys what it's about. So it's about Dana. She's in the 20th century. She's a black woman. She's turning 26. She just got married, and unfortunately somehow she gets snatched from her home and is transported to the antebellum South. And this kid Rufus, which is the son of a plantation owner, is drowning, and apparently she's summoned to save him, like his life. She gets repeatedly like summoned back through time, and every time she goes, she stays longer and things get worse, like things get harder for her to go back. But she's technically forced to see like the brutal legacy of slavery, white supremacy, and not knowing if her life is gonna end before it even started. But I don't know, it was really interesting. The play on it is just, the show was really good. I hate that they canceled it. But if you guys want to read an Octavia Butler book that isn't Parable of the Sour, then check this out. It is pretty good. It does talk about slavery, you know, things like that. But I don't know, the way they talk about it is pretty cool. And I just really think it's a good book to read. And any Octavia Butler book is a good book to read. But yeah, that's that recommendation. Lastly, this book is also by a black author and has black main characters, but I'm recommending Archangels of Funk by Andrea Harrison. I went to an author event to get You Can't Spell Tea Without Treason signed, and there was other authors there too, and that's where I got this book signed and I bought it. And she signed it right in there. Look at that! But I don't know, I got introduced to her there. She's a black author. Just everything about this book sounded so interesting. It is fantasy. I'm not sure if it's YA. I can't remember. Either fantasy or dystopian book. But since I haven't read it, I'm gonna read the blurb to you. So, run from your past, hide from your future, protect your present. The water wars have scrambled the world. Flood refugees are on the run. Disruptors and the nostalgia militia roam the roads, wreaking havoc. Invisible darknet lords troll the internet, solidifying their power, while Cinnamon, the main character, and her 3 circus bots and 2 dogs work with a community of farmers, motor fairies, and wheel wizards to provide housing, healthcare, and education for flood refugees. As Cinnamon confronts threats from the darknet lords and the nostalgia militia, she must determine how best to honor her elders and her history while building a future for herself and her charges. It's not gonna be easy. Yeah, so I think, this is dystopian, fantasy, sci-fi. It just sounds really interesting. And like the circus bots, I don't know, they got me at the circus bots. She said something about circus bots, and I don't know, it was like fantasy, whimsy, black main character, black author. I had to swipe this bad boy up and get it signed. So I did. But if you're looking for more black authors to read, and you're specifically in that sci-fi dystopian genre, check out Archangels of Funk. And look at this cover. It's so good. It's so good. I don't know, it's still pretty good. It smells great. Has that wonderful book smell. That is my recommendation, my last recommendation for the day. These were the 5 books I think you guys should read, whether it be for May or any time. I don't know, I want to do more book rec videos, but I wanted to start with maybe recommending some books off my shelf, especially the ones I haven't read, because I want to get myself to read these books that I haven't read, you know? And I feel like talking about them is getting me excited, especially with Archangels of Funk. I'm about to open this bad boy up, and I'm gonna finish Kindred. Because look at that. Look at my bookmark. I want my bookmark back. But yeah, guys, I hope you like these recommendations. And if you have any more recommendations for May to read, put them down in the comments. And, let everybody else who's watching this video see any of your personal recommendations. This may be a selfish plug. I don't care. As you see, I am author Ayana McCoy. That is the name of this channel. So I have my new covers of my Project Romance series that is available for Barnes & Noble only. We have Project Protection. Look at that bad boy. Yeah. They're smaller, the font's bigger, it's thicker. Then we have Project Destruction. Look at that. Look at that. And then Project Reformation. So it is a 5-book series. 3 books are out currently, but book 4 is supposed to be coming out in the summer in July. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I will get that out to you guys. And then in January, the last book. So check out my Project Romance series. I have a whole video playlist about me talking about each book in the series as they come out. So check that out, see if you like it, and also check out all the other book recs. Well guys, like this video if you like my book rec videos and my mini selfish plug. And subscribe if you haven't already. I will be talking about book recs. I really want to talk about books more in depth, do my reading vlogs, talk about things I care about, and I'm gonna do a lot of author vlogs and writing vlogs, just so you know, because I got a lot of projects I need to work on. But I shall see you guys next week in the next video. Peace.